Ayo! Hello everyone. I have a fucking problem. Why? Arg. Arg. God damn it. Okay, well. Oh! You reached a watch streak. That's cool. My fucking Stream Deck redirected my music audio to the wrong place, which means now I've got copyrighted audio in the VOD and the whole thing might be muted. Blah! Whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. And we'll make it work. Yes. Wow. It's gonna be a loosey-goosey type of stream today. Unfortunately, shit still happened. I've had a bit of an emotional day, and it kind of only started getting better a little bit in the latter half of the day, especially once I started playing around in VR. Because I have a VR headset now. I can do the VRs. What is today? Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what today is going to be. I'm kind of leaning between look outside or doing a little bit of writing. I'm not as prepared for the writing as I wanted to be, given the fact that I had another depressive episode. Also, I'm still feeling sick from VR. Oh my god. It feels weird. I'm not used to that. It's also kind of a nice, like, mild workout. You should play Stalker 14. No. I'm kind of like, I'm wondering about doing some writing, but like, I'm also wondering if I'm gonna wuss out, because the subject I was planning on writing today is like a little bit personal to me. It's like one of my favorite things about Galaxial. One of the objectively coolest, if I'm being honest. But now I feel like I'm making it sound very cool and interesting. Get ready to do it. I mean, I guess I don't necessarily have to write for the whole time. I can just kind of like work a little bit on a rough draft. Maybe work a little bit on a rough draft and then play some look outside after. Chill and do some writing, tell us some cool lore, and then play a game. Yeah. Honestly. Once again, I tell World Anvil to remember me, and once again, it will not. Okay, I want to make an article. This is... I'm trying to figure out which, like, thing to write it as. Yeah, it's an organization. What organization is it? Well, let me get a screen capture on. Why don't I? How the fuck do I do this again? There we go. Ah! Oh god. I'm using the wrong window capture. There we go. Ah. Right. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that perfectly and lined up. Yep, no I'm not. That's annoying. Unless... that bugs the hell out of me. Can I... oh! No! Let's just... okay, cool. The undo button doesn't work. That's great. Ah. Well, that is fine. Why couldn't you just do that at the beginning? Anyway. A friend of mine has dared to drag me back into Siege. Oh, fucking boy. I will not be joining you. You know, I used to play Siege, and I do not miss it. You know, I do love shooters, but I don't like Siege. I don't love Siege. I wouldn't wish it upon you either. Right? I would hope so. They poked me into downloading it again. You know, I wish you the best of luck. I get to dread that. If you're dreading it, why are you playing it? Immortal, what are you doing? Just, I don't know, play Arc Raiders with me or something. Just kidding. My solo time is probably going to be taken up almost entirely by VR for a while. And once human. Once human. Although actually, I am kind of wondering what my aggression-based matchmaking is going to look like in squads on Arc Raiders. Because I've been very kind to people. I've been very nice. But like, you know, everybody knows that squads are a little bit more fair. I've got some friends like that. What? Friends like what? What, that poke you into playing games that you kind of dread, but you like being with them so that I like too much? Yeah. I mean, present company excluded, right? You enjoy every game I make you play, right? I can't wiggle my eyebrows. Fuck. Yes, dear. Oh, man. Oh, man. I gotta be more careful about what I ask you to play with me, clearly. I know you aren't a fan of Arc Raiders. As, like, one example. JK, I like all the games you make. Oh, fair. Are you two a fan of Misery or no? I think I'm gonna like it in short bursts. Because it's got stuff about it that I like. The stuff that I find interesting. But there's also not a whole lot happening. And so it can be, you know, it can kind of drag on a little bit too much if you play it for too long in one sitting. But I don't know, I liked it fine. I'm just not gonna want to spend like 6 hours playing it or anything. My tea cool enough to drink yet? Still kind of hurts. And again, it's starting to get warm again here. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be enjoying hot tea. The song is nice, but not really the vibe I'm looking for. I think I'm going to put on a playlist. What music gets you into writing Seraphim? That's a good-ass question. Specifically, these Seraphim. Oh, right, I gotta change my category. Thanks for reminding me. You're welcome, she says, like it was her idea. It's it's just that it's not just beamed it into your noggin. Oh, of course. It's not just any Seraphim. It's a specific division of Seraphim. I suppose I can't just like ignore it forever. The subject we are talking about today, the lore that we are going to go over, is over the 44th Armored Squadron, also known as the Spice Racket, which is a kind of it's a minor splinter organization that is divided from the Order of the Seraphim, which are a subject that I know we have kind of like has been mentioned by name more than a few times. And I'm not ready to get like too deeply into them just yet, but we can talk about this specific squadron as a little bit of a teaser, I guess. So what kind of... Ooh. Oh no. Oh no, I have to link an article? Erg. Why is this song so much louder than the rest? Okay, so I guess... This sounds like Miku. Yes, Miku is very loud. Alright, we're gonna have to come back into this one. I gotta make just like a quick character... There we go, a quick character entry for... Oh god, what was that song? What was that, or what was that name that I wrote down, that ridiculous name? Right. Commander Lysandra Polybius Saffron. For short, Commander Saffron. Species, of course, I have to put that as well. You know, I haven't actually picked a species for this character. Definitely haven't. Yeah, I mean, I've kept it kind of mysterious on purpose. And I mean, that's gonna make me like jump into another branch. Affiliated organizations and extended. Let's put the Order of the Seraphim on there, but also the, where is it? 44th Armored Squadron. Conditions, ethnicity. Let's see, if I was to do an ethnicity for an intergalactic society, I'd probably pick what planet or something, or system they're from, right? I wonder what species. That sounds about right. Yeah, I kind of figure that's about right. Vibe into the music too much. Kind of wondering if I'm just gonna. Oh God, kind of wondering if I'm just gonna do a bunch of setup today. Let the music wash over you. Yes. Oh God, where is 44th? Why is that how your search function works? Oh, World Anvil, you silly little Billy. Why can't I? Where'd all my sidebar options go? Hello? They're gone. It's like that because World Anvil is perfect and can do no wrong. Yeah, World Anvil definitely isn't kind of a janky mess. Wow, they just straight removed it. What is going on here? Not the notes, that's our cross secrets. Give me back my sidebars! They're mine. No! I'm just gonna refresh. See what happens. Wow. It is just gone. Like some... Oh my God. Get the fuck out of here! Okay. Like... Could it be... Oh. Well... Wait, new... Okay. Is that an ad? Yeah, they have... Hello? Man. Yeah, I have a subscription. I have a subscription, and then they added a better one later on. Goodness. So you've got... Could it be because I didn't enter anything, it removed those? That would... I must not be, like, in editing mode properly. Eh. Man, I'm really starting to wonder if I want to keep using this. What happens if I just make another organization article? It's there now. What? Huh? Huh? And then if I go back to it, it's got what? What? Anvil, explain yourself. America, explain. What do they even do with all the money they make? You have Kansas. Kansas, why is this not Arkansas? What do you mean Arkansas? Where does everything in your go? Oh my god. It is so janky. Quick, somebody entertain me so I can not be as pissed off at whatever the hell is going on here. Not actually angry or anything like that. I'm just fucking confused. Something is wrong here. And I don't know. Oh, God.
Hello, everyone. Grumpfumulus here. I have a riddle for everyone. A man walks up to a woman, and he asks her out on a date. She says no, ... What the fuck is up with that? Am I not attractive?
Oh, Grum. It's okay. You just haven't found the right girl yet. Or boy. Or thing. Or Grum. Thank you for jumping on the sword, Grum. Fumulus. Focus mode. Focus. You know, it occurs to me you guys can't even see the sidebar stuff that I'm complaining about. Is it? So it's not even. Wait. No. Well, what's all this then? Can I mean, okay, this is the legacy version of the editor. And it, wait, what were you writing about? I was writing about an intergalactic armored squadron that was formerly associated with a greater organization called the Order of the Seraphim. basically space angels with guns and mecha. Except I am just so baffled. I am so baffled by everything that is going on with the actual editor. The parent organization, Order of the Seraphim. I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try to like add this stuff and then switch to, and then I'm gonna try and switch to like the like regular editor. Oh, that's cool. Ah! I can go ahead and add the alternate name there. I don't have a date. Oof. Later the organization is commander. Or not, okay. Oh, because it needs to create a new article. It's kind of weird that they don't let you just... I mean, they kind of do. Yeah, so that works. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So, let's save that. And what happens if I... Can I even? Make your choice. Oh my god, there's so many options here. Military... And the Air Force Squadron. I guess they are closer to your Spec Ops or a mercenary group at this point. They're not directly associated with the Order anymore, so be considered a mercenary group. Their training level is professional. They are veterans. I want to know about what happened with them. Oh, like why it is that they separated from the Order. That's a very good question, isn't it? Religious? Can I? I can. I never fixed the spelling on my name. Bloop. I guess I'm staying in the legacy editor. I don't actually know how to switch back. Huh. I don't want to distract myself anymore with all this weird bullshit going on. Dead Life song I was really enjoying. Where did I put it? I don't think I put it anywhere. I think I lost it. I sure did. I wish Rizu was here, and he would maybe remember it. I think Rizu's asleep. It's okay, don't bother her. She's gonna be so cut up that she missed a stream though. Okay. Holy Warriors? Yes. They are a legion of bardic paladins, actually. Oh, you know my love of paladins. They're fucking cool. I gotta remind myself what is the basic structure of a squadron. Right. I picked it because it was kind of like vague in numbers. Space Paladins are the coolest. Magic Space Paladins! Yes, they are the coolest. Eggies. Thank you. Wrinkly brain writing so much. Honestly, I'm kind of struggling. This is gonna be like a really rough draft, I think, and I might not be able to like edit it much because I just don't have as much of a head for writing as I was hoping to by now. Gotta be in the right headspace for that. Damn, wait a minute. I'm just now realizing my browser noises are fucking loud.
Grumpfumbulus here again with another funny joke.
Aww.
What is green and smells like blue paint?
Is it red paint? I'm gonna switch Opera to my browser audio. Oh, now you just can't hear it. What? Oh, audio, you sick son of a bitch. Why are you like this? Oh, sorry. What is green and smells like blue paint, Grumpfumbulus? Why don't you tell me?
I don't know. I think I'm having a stroke, and it's freaking me out.
Grum? You don't even have blood vessels. How are you having a stroke? Oh my god. Somebody get him to the infirmary. We gave him a biological body. Miku, you've cured a stroke before. Your shenanigan. Maybe it is.
Colopito. Bames John is having a stonk.
Call hospital. Bames John is having a stonk. Call a bondulance. He must be suffering if he can't get the joke right. Well, somebody fix him. He's gonna disperse, and that'll be a problem. Yeah, it's gonna be extremely uncomfortable. Yeah, don't mind the strange slime slithering into your brainstem. How do I put this? Ah! I was saying that long from. It's okay, Grum can take it.
Vaki, help I can taste, sound, and hear colors. Also, there's this funky slime in my brain that is making everything all fuzzy.
It's okay, Grum. It's okay. Just keep your eyes closed. Think happy thoughts and breathe. You don't have to do anything. You just gotta wait it out. You'll get a lollipop after. You can have your favorite ice cream. Well, be careful in there. That's one of my sprites you're messing with. You know what? Hang on, I gotta change out this music a little bit. What? What the hell? No! This playlist is dead. It says there's 49 tracks, and there's 6, and 2 of them are grayed out. What the fuck happened? Man, I love this playlist. Copyright strikes? I don't know. Oh, wait. It's back. It's alive again. God, title is so buggy. But my two of my favorite songs in this playlist are grayed out because of, yeah, copyright. Anyway. Wait, were you able to see that? No, you weren't. Okay. Let's see, where do I want to go with this? Gone over a bit of a summary. Okay, Grum, you should be good now. I can't promise you there won't be any long-term side effects, though, because, well, I don't even know what my treatments will do in that regard. Mate, I guess he'll think twice before he gives himself a physical, like a biological body. Divine machinery don't need that shit. What are you doing? Oops, spoilers. That was so fucking cringe. Oh my god. Anyway. So we've got like a basic summary. Summary of their mission. Okay. Ah.
Hello everyone, my name is Grumbulus. Welcome to Akashic Library.
Welcome the two. I don't know why that's killing me the most. Oh my god. Oh, poor Grum. Oh man, he needs a reset. All right. Okay. Divine Machinery mentioned. Yes. Divine Machinery. Also, I see a couple of familiar faces in here, but I'm not going to call you out. Because I'm sneaky like that. Okay. That was just... Yeah. Ooh, what's this word I'm looking for? Hang on. Ah! Whoops. I didn't know I could do that. There is a word I'm looking for. Probably not that. No. Yeah, I guess Exodus is fine. I've already used the name Arcadia, haven't I? I'm like scared to look up my articles, lest I just lose everything I'm doing here. Save. I'm gonna save. We're gonna click the save one more time, and then I gotta check my article on Cachaça. Okay. Arcadia is something I've already used. I have zero knowledge of an Arcadia. Arcadia is the planet the Cachaça were found on. Okay, we're back in the... Oh, well, it's back now. Kinda. Anyway. Oh, I know another equally flowery name to use. What am I doing? Hang on. No. Now is not the time to switch. Oof. Would divine machinery be inclusive of bioroids? I need more details for that question. Like, are you saying that no bioroids are stinky? That's rude. First off, I haven't exactly defined what makes a bioroid in this setting. Because, I mean, I suppose there are some subsets of automata that could be classified as something similar to bioroids. But yeah, I need a little bit more information on what you mean and what you're asking before I answer this. I was thinking bio-equivalent of android, since divine machinery seems mechanical in nature. I think I kind of get what you mean. I mean, yeah, I think... So, the thing about divine machinery is that they can be so they've got they have their core, which is this kind of abyssal immaterium that is, you know, different to a soul in nature, and then the body they kind of generate from that core is usually like hand designed by the Archon that created them. And so it doesn't necessarily have to be mechanical. It's just that it's not kind of just that, like, it's kind of up to the preferences of the Archon. So they can be designed in like a biological makeup, but they usually still exist outside of the laws of physics of the universe that they're created in. So, you know, they usually still don't have to eat or sleep or hydrate. They still usually have like different structure and different needs than like a regular mortal being. but they can be biological in nature. They don't necessarily have to be mechanical. It's just that, well, when it comes to designing divine machinery, feels weird to talk about this myself, but Valkyr, the character, as an Archon, just kind of likes that. And so she designs them that way. Imagine these cores are a weak point, also very hard to hit. Yes, they, so the way that works is the body and the core actually exist on different planes of existence. So, well, that's the case with angels. With angels, their cores are on a different plane of existence, so you have to use, you have to somehow be able to access that plane in order to damage or destroy their core. Which, is why it is considered to be impossible by most mortal beings, because they simply can't access that plane. But weaker divine machinery beings, such as like abyssal soldiers or workers, usually their core is kind of still in the same plane, which means you can damage and completely destroy them in direct combat in the physical plane. Whereas if you were to destroy an angel's body, they would just be able to reform themselves later on by, giving their core a little bit of time to recharge and then reform their body. But that is true, though, that the, when it comes to beings that have their cores in, like, a physical space, like, it is a weak point. You can straight destroy them if you somehow manage to hit it. Or if you're like a super badass, you can weaken them in combat and like finish them off by ripping out their core and destroying it. That sounds kind of badass. That actually sounds really fucking cool. I gotta write that down for the tabletop game. Write that down. I know, right? I actually am gonna write that down in my little handy notebook here. Rip out Abyssal's cores and destroy them? Question mark? I gotta have you guys fight Abyssals a bit more often. I've been trying to figure out how to like iterate on and escalate on like the, the monster manual of this game, because I'm kind of just making it up as I go along. Right. Back to this. I can do this. I can focus. I am not focusing, but I'm answering questions about the universe, which is fun. And now, oh god, it's going to be immortalized in the VOD. Assuming the VOD doesn't get muted. This would be a really shitty VOD to get muted because of that audio hiccup. By the hydration check, am I sounding a little hoarse? Am I sounding a little raspy? I knew somebody was going to do that. Hi, Bear. Hello. Hello, dear. I don't need this one. I don't need that one either. I don't need that one either. Hey. God damn it. There was a couple songs that I really wanted to play here that, and I don't know, I could start using YouTube for music. That actually wouldn't be that hard. I would just have to switch Opera to a different audio track so it didn't... brings that back. But you won't hear it in the VOD, so... I'm gonna try something new for a bit. I will take... I'm not against musical recommendations if anybody wants them, but... for now... Oh, God. Okay, that's fine. For now, I'm gonna fuck around with my own. I feel like I need to move some of these paragraphs around, but it's a rough draft for a reason. It's rough. It's rough. So it's just gonna be that way. Hang on, can I turn off my... I'm feeling self-conscious about my keyboard sounds. I'm gonna turn that off for a second. There we go. Then you were fine. I know. I know it's fine, but I don't like it. Hang on a second. Speaking of... Oh! I should have done that way earlier. I forgot that it was a thing. Okay, the music could be a little louder. I'm a little hungry. Ah. Oh no! Oh, god damn it! Fuck! I have tacos with refried beans and no spoon. I want to eat my beans. Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm gonna eat food. Oh. What am I gonna do? Scoop up the beans in my fingers? I think I'm some kind of savage. And your built-in spoons. Beans. Huh. I really don't want to go get a spoon. I'm just gonna munch on these tacos for a little bit and then save the beans for later, I guess. It's already all cold anyway.
Yes, dear.
Grumpfabulous get Valkyrie spoon. It's fine, Grum. I've already refueled. I wonder if I can... I think I am gonna start under... What? What? Where did... What? Come on, World Anvil. Give it back! The fucking editing bar... Ah, there it is. Okay. Cool, so I guess Control U doesn't underline things. How very unintuitive. Anyway, I'm gonna start underlining points that I want to edit a bit more. I'm just gonna do that as I go on, though. I'm not gonna stop myself and go back or whatever. Oh, there's a cute one. All right. Get Discord. What do you want from me? Who's Discording me? What? Oh my god, Zay, that's so cool! Oh my god, you're watching me in VR? Oh my god, I'm so happy. That's cute. I'm glad you like this show. It's honestly, I always kind of worry that my writing streams are a little bit, I don't know, not as exciting as usual, but I'm having fun. It's kind of like it's like a just chatting stream, but with maybe some reading at the end. Maybe. Oh my god. It's nice to see other sides of Elkie, right? Maybe even... Oh, I can feel somebody deep in my heart wanting to come out. Somebody who might be a little better at the writing thing. Hi, everyone. Hello. It's me, soft little Saloon. Hi. Oh my goodness. It feels so nice to be out. Kind of been a while. Even usually I come out around bedtime just to be like cozy and sleepy, but yeah. I mean, well, you know, Cat's kind of out of the bag. I might as well start using my regular name, but I don't know. Saloon just has such a cool ring to it. It's so... I don't know. It's fancy and cool. Jalen is beautiful. Yeah, right? It wouldn't feel right to take that as my real name because, well, my other real name is deeply personal. And I'm one of the oldest alters. Has... well, I can't give out that lore. I can't give out that lore on stream. It's a little too personal. But I will say that I'm the girl that this body was born as. I'm the girl that I was supposed to be. Until, you know, my girlhood was violently wrenched away from me and I was forced to be a boy. But now I'm here and I'm all soft and girly and stuff. And that's how I damn like it. I have to pick music now. I'm gonna pick this and see if the person who recommended it to me notices. I could like turn on autoplay, but I'm scared of what's gonna happen if I do. Okay. Okay, so we've gone over a basic summary. We have kind of gone over their history. Is it time we start talking about their equipment and their powers and stuff? Maybe. I don't know. What kind of subject? Okay. That's fair. The equipment is really cool. Okay. So... question is, do I start with the armor? Or like the heavy armor, the light armor, the infantry, the gadgets? Should I start with their powers? Oh my god. Oh my god, so many options. Start with the armor. People like armor. People like tanks. Tanks and mecha and big trucks. Two trucks have sex. Two trucks. Muscles involuntarily flex. Trying to decide on some music. I will go with this. I don't want a music video. Wait. Should I go over why they're called the Spice Racket first? And I suppose I could reorganize this whenever I want later. Yeah, let's start with... Ooh, there's a hook. Okay. Is that really how you spell colloquially? Spellcheck isn't calling me out, so... They call themselves the Spice Racket because, well, they are called the Spice Racket because of the fact that, you know, they're all named they're all named after different spices and seasonings, which they do on purpose because they want to honor their original founder, or at least their inspiration, being a great seraph that now identifies herself as Salt Shaker. So then Saffron is the title. Saffron is actually their surname. It's just a funny coincidence. Didn't even occur to me. I know, right? Kind of sneaks up on you, doesn't it? But yeah, they all have like a pretty big admiration for Salt Shaker. Man, I can't wait to play Beat Saber once stream is over, because I'm just like, ooh, ah, wanna move, I'm curious if you can, it's the same with Dr. Pepper. Her name is not Dr. Pepper. Pepper is her first name. She is Dr. Mahogany. I swear to God. Arr! Arr! It's Dr. Mahogany, not Dr. Pepper. Ow. She is No, she is Dr. Pepper Mahogany. I should have never given her that name. Fuck. I just really like the first name Pepper. I think it's really, really neat. That's a weird flavor of soda. No, here we have Dr. Kelp, okay? With real kelp flavor. Don't make me write an entry on Dr. Kelp. That'd be really stupid. I don't think it'd be very long. It's, kelp flavored soda. I wonder how much detail I want to go into with all the specific heavy machinery. There's a lot of variety in there from an earlier inquiry of mine. What do you mean? What earlier inquiry? I don't know if I was here for this. Number one in life that has been deferred. I think I might leave out like specifics like code names for now. I just bought weaponry earlier from someone else, and it ranged from arms to mechs. That's true. I love the song. I do too! You can't beat good old Bird Brain. VOD watchers, I know you're here. I know you're listening. I know you're watching. If you're watching this, bookmark or save or like, listen to later, Bird Brain by Jamie Page, featuring Kasane Teto. Because it's dope. Anyway. trying to decide how deep to go with this. There's gonna be a lot to cover, so maybe I should keep it kind of simple. And then we can like make, if we want to go into even deeper detail, we can have articles for each of these armaments. I don't know why that, but this now is making me think of the tech documents I write for work. Keep individual articles focused, make new ones, and link them separate for relevant topics. Yeah, World Anvil is really good about that, about giving you this capability to like link, to kind of like link and interconnect articles between one another. It's just that the system may not be as implemented as well as I would hope. But it's still good. Oh, pardon? There you go. What? Oh, wait. This has always been the hardest question to answer, is who should have laser weapons, who should have Gauss weapons, and who should have ballistics. I suppose it kind of comes down to the intended purpose of each of the different weapon types. Chemical or electrical lasers? That's a funny question. They're magical lasers. Madcap should have Gauss, Seraphim should have lasers, and Star Dancer should have ballistics. That's an interesting note. That would make sense if it wasn't for the fact that the Madcaps are directly partnered with an energy weapons manufacturer. So they actually primarily use lasers and plasma. Energy weapons in general. And most weapons have some kind of arcane capability to them. I think because Seraphim are so heavily specialized into the mastery of firearms in general, they probably use all types dependent on what their needs are. And I sort of feel like a light personnel vehicle probably has, you know, the light personnel vehicle, it's not meant to penetrate heavy armor. It's meant to kind of like suppress. Depends on what purpose each type serves and their availability. Yeah, exactly. I think a lot of like laser firearms are kind of like easy to come by, but they're usually rather cheaply made. And I think given that Seraphim's specialty is like light-based weapons and munitions, they probably do lasers the best out of anybody. And so I would think, I don't know, it's hard to kind of decide because you can find any kind of reason to justify any weapon serving a certain purpose. Because, like, you know, you could argue that relativistic weapons have better penetration than like ballistics or lasers. But you could also say, for example, that lasers simply get better against armor because it usually doesn't have the kind of ablative properties that you need to deflect lasers. So, like, could that mean that they are better at armor penetration? Then again, lasers for front lines. Yeah. Honestly, if the LAVs are like frontline vehicles, and they're better for fighting infantry, that's kind of what they're for. They're for going up against infantry, maybe like very light armor. It would make sense if they had like low-powered Gatling lasers that would have like high anti-personnel capabilities. Oops. I really gotta wonder, because all of this technology is based in the arcane. So because most of the society kind of like sidestepped using using natural electricity as energy. They had a semi-infinite energy source with like just ley line. Oh god, ley lines and personal energy and anchor points. But that makes me wonder whether or not these lasers would be closer to electrical or chemical. I don't actually think I know Immortal, if you're still there, I'm not sure I understand what chemical lasers are. I'm very curious. Oh, I don't know how to spell millipede. There we go. 2 L's. Always the double letters that fuck me up. Always is. Huh? Well, I haven't listened to this in a while. Oh, man. I really enjoyed these raids. Even though it was like... Even though they were like pretty easy, and honestly, I was too cowardly to try Savage. Maybe one day I'll play this game again. Yeah, maybe Absmone's close to the next X pack and there's a lot more to do. I don't know if there will be an XX pack. The last boss of the last year is great. The first boss of the last year has a lot of simps because Vampidom. Ooh. Ooh. Neat. I like Vampies. I feel like vampires is not a topic that they really touch on in 14. I've always wondered how they exist lore-wise. Definitely vampires like things, but not actual vampires. Yeah, I've always kind of wondered about that. Because when I was debating on, like actually doing RP in 14, I wanted my character to be either a vampire or vampire adjacent. Because I like vampires, they're cool. You know, I'm thinking about like refugee and civilian transport and stuff, and I'm kind of wondering if I want to do something inspired by like the Fulton extraction system, popularized by Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Be very Galaxit, right? Something to just yoink people up in the air. Or like, honestly, I'm kind of thinking of like a personal teleportation device. But it would have to have a vehicle in the area that could bring them to. Ooh. Ah. You know, this kind of reminds me. There's another song from this raid series that I actually like more. Is the Be Idle song? It is. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There's a bunch of links to it to other people in this raid series, but I don't want them. I don't need them. Oh. I love this song. Wait a minute, I love this song. I've been using Valky noise as a Zen noise for finals melee. Fuck yeah! I will be your Zen! Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. Valky noise is a good Zen noise. Yes. If anybody hasn't watched the anime that this song is for, and maybe likes romance, and maybe Yuri, I recommend it. I'm gonna do a line break for this, because I'm gonna turn this into a paragraph. I find it incredibly funny that a Twitch shooter like Finals includes melee builds that basically make the game into a tactic and prediction game. It kind of makes sense. Because, like, you know, you have to play a lot more carefully if you're going to bring a knife to a gunfight. Oh, they have a build that exists to punish brain-dead people who rely on aiming skills in dual blades. Nice. Watch multiple minigun users who had their fire reflected back at them and kill them. Ouch! That's funny. Well, that you can reflect bullets. I like that kind of thing. Multiple times. I mean, yeah, you know, they probably just take a minigun and they're like, if I shoot first, they are dead, you know? Hang on a second. I gotta look up another word. I gotta make sure this is... you know, that works. I need more cool names. I'm really just pulling all of this out of my ass right now. Oh, it's there, in there somewhere. God, it's killing me. Ah! I almost feel like their heavy armor could like get its own article. There's so many things I'm going over here. Ooh, wait. Yeah. Man, I love Dorohedoro. I'm gonna underline that. Oh, yeah. Posture check. Everybody, roll your shoulders back. Straighten your back. Unclench your jaw. I know some of you are clenching. And drink some water. Hydrate or dihydrate. Does root beer count? Yes. YouTube is throwing some interesting stuff at me today. Never blow it. You blood wine. Blood wine's fine. Oh my god. This is harder than I was expecting, and I am nowhere near done. Oh my god. How many words is this by now? 709? This is only like the first section too. I might have to do this in multiple streams. Oh my god. We've already been here over 2 hours. Surprise full writing stream. Fucking maybe. I hope you guys aren't bored. I really hope you guys aren't bored. Because I'm like kind of locking in a little bit. I do, however, need to be right back. I just gotta take a quick little pee break. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this, and I'll be back in a little bit. Bustin'. Oh, that'll be the day when I play the album. I'm kind of selfishly wanting to see Gensoko writing, honestly, mostly. I having a rough time with that. It's I am just having a hard time kind of like finding my foot in the door with Ho-Ho to like actually straight up write stories in Gensoko. Gensokyo. Gensoko? What the fuck? Maybe I was too quick to suggest against Misty as Isekai then. Maybe. Maybe. There's also a Metroidvania I might need to play at some point. As a lot more approachable, but that version of Gensoko is much more peaceful. Yeah, Luna Nights. Honestly, almost all of my exposure to Gensokyo has been very peaceful. It's been a little dull, even. Like this is kind of. It's like I find it is impossible. Like I'm having trouble not finding the slice of life stuff. I recall that being a literally mirror version of Gensokyo. Yeah, because it was like it was like a silly fucking game that Reimu shoved. Not Reimu. Oh my god, why am I so bad with names right now? Remilia. That Remilia shoved Sakuya into. I've had Reimu on the mind. Any of my reading has been about Reimu. And before you ask, I don't remember what the name of the manga is that I'm reading. There is the Mountain Blade mod. What? Oh, I mean, of course, actually. Of course there's a Mountain Blade mod for Toho. Although I can't say I have ever been interested in Mountain Blade. Amelia has a tactical nuke. Of course she does. So I have gone over the light transport, the heavy transport, the command vehicle. I still have to go over the mecha brigade and their tank unit. Yeah. Why did I do this to myself? Tactical Evangelion cross nuke to be specific? I don't even know what that means. What the fuck? Is Zaylevi still here? I can't call out lurkers, but I'm kind of wondering about something. Have you not seen Neon Genesis Evangelion? You're gonna think I'm fucking crazy, especially since it aligns with my interests so heavily, but I actually haven't. It's one of those things I never got around to watching. I watched Ghost in the Shell instead. I know, it's kind of weird that I haven't seen Evangelion, but honestly, I think what kind of deterred me from it is I have only been interested in mecha very recently. I'm sure the project lead would be much better at suggesting something. I mean, they did suggest some stuff, and I'm still kind of going through that. I'm just having trouble connecting to it, so I might have to try something else. I also I don't know, I feel kind of bad that I haven't done anything yet. And there's, admittedly, there is more that I can and probably should do. I just, you know, it's hard to do things when you're me. This is a little bit too block of texty. Ooh. There we go. Wait, what? Yeah, I've been feeling guilty that I haven't gotten anything done. I'm missing. I guess I wasn't expecting trying to get into Toho to be such a massive undertaking, but every time I think I understand a little bit about it, it turns out to be so much bigger than I think it is. And being, like, so separated from it until now, like, hard to connect with. There's also the gacha game. I don't want to play a gacha game. I gotta be honest, I was just talking with Miku about this today. I do not like gacha games. You know what's my problem about gacha games? They don't hold up on their own. Getting into Toho is like getting into the Sonic canon from an outside observer. Yeah, kinda. The thing about gacha games is that they almost always can't stand on their own. They are usually they're usually just waifu simulators that don't have gameplay of any kind of substance, and it's just every game of that kind is just a to-do list. A to-do list of activities that anybody can do because the games always have an absurdly low barrier to entry. And like they're always just insultingly easy, but at the same time their macro experience is overwhelming as hell, and there's so many traps and pitfalls, which that's just like a regular complaint. That's not like a critical thing. I don't know. Like it's rare that you get a gacha game that is actually a good game on its own without Gunner stuff in there. Without just like obsessing over the character designs. Like if I'm gonna play a gacha game and like really play it, I want it to have an interesting gameplay that actually matters and like actually has gravity to it. I want a story that is actually engaging and well presented, instead of just being a very stale visual novel that requires you to invest at least 20 hours into it before it gets any good. And also, it would help if it's free-to-play friendly, because I mean, I'll spend money on a gacha game if I really like it, but I'd rather not unless I really identify with it. I've already made that mistake before. So at the moment, I'm kind of wondering about Enfield, about Arknights, because I can only genuinely suggest Limbus if somebody put a gun to my head about a gacha game. Yeah, I just don't know if it's my thing. Honestly, if I was to recommend, I would say I think I'd be okay with a gacha game that was a game primarily. Yes! With an upfront purchase which gives you rules in their optional not pay-to-win gacha system. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. That last part. But, if it's a game first and foremost, that's better. But yeah, I feel like Arknights, the original Arknights, definitely stands on its own as a good game that also has a pretty decent gacha system to it. And I'm really, really hoping that Enfield is going to live up to that legacy, because the same thing happened with Girls Frontline, where like the first game was actually quite good, and the gacha was weird, but kind of okay, I guess. And then Girls Frontline 2, Exilium, is just a bad game. I really want to like it. I really want to enjoy it because it's the meat of it, the idea of it, I like it. But then the actual execution, the actual experience of playing the game is so fucking boring. Oh, it drives me crazy. Library of Ruinia qualifies as something like a gacha system for unlocking combat moves and equipment called book burning, but you just get them from winning battles. Interesting. Huh. I don't know if I would consider those to be the same thing, but you're not entirely wrong. Like, I guess it's like technically correct, which is the worst kind of correct, but it's still correct. I'm starting to say that a lot. Because I really identify with it. Because I've known a few people who are like, technically correct is the best kind of correct. I'm like, up the shut fuck. I get something from battles suspended on a random selection of books list of possible drops. I can see it. You're just quoting Futurama without being ironic. It was ironic, wasn't it? I actually honestly, my memory of actually watching Futurama was so foggy, and I never sat down and watched it. It was always one of those things, Futurama was always one of those things where I would just kind of like catch an episode here and there. So I miss a lot of the quotes and references, but I kind of didn't realize that was from Futurama, but I can totally see it. And I could totally see it being ironic in its original usage. The only thing I know about Futurama is poplars are tasty. I don't even know what that means. Okay, why does this squadron have to be so well equipped? Apparently it was some fictional food a friend recreated. That's crazy, I love that. Poplars are alien babies that look like chicken nuggies. That reminds me of meat hominids from Battle Angel Alita. Man, I gotta say, if you never went beyond the scrapyard arc in Alita, you're missing out, honestly. Because I feel like the series really finds its footing once you are outside of the scrapyard. Maybe after the Badlands is my favorite part, like once they kind of go up into space, but you know. Made them out of shredded potatoes and shrimps. That sounds interesting. I don't really like either of those things in that equation, but I'm not going to yuck anybody's yum. Yes, it's true. I actually am not a fan of potatoes. I'm aware that's a little strange. My Irish ancestors are weeping. I have Irish ancestors too! I don't care about potatoes much either. I prefer sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes. I am so with you there, Miku. I love sweet potatoes. I really like them. Wait, you're Irish? I'm a lot of things. I'm one of those mutts. But honestly, if you wanted to draw my heritage back to like one particular place, I am mostly Polish. The like biggest fraction of my family is from Poland. But there's a little bit of Ireland in there. Supposedly. I'm not exactly gonna give 23andMe my DNA to find out for sure. I am mostly English. I did find out semi-recently, like a few years ago, that I am part Portuguese, which I found kind of interesting. I do have a small smattering of Native American in me, but not enough to actually be classified as a native, which is fine, because I'm white as fuck. Like, I'm white as fuck, and I would never dream of appropriating that kind of culture into my own. Music. 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 Musica. 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 Music. Musica. Musica. Oh, hey. Oh, this is everything else. I'm getting tired. Oh, I can feel the fatigue setting in. I was hoping to avoid this. I just, whoa. I wanted to at least make it 3 hours. Like I usually try to. Wait a minute. Alright, well. No. But. Yes. I want to listen to this. You've done a lot of braining. I have done a lot of braining. And also, I kind of got a light workout in earlier because I was playing VR, which ooh, I don't care if I'm tired. I want to try and find the energy to do more VR. I love it. It's so fun. I want to play Beat Saber. I wish I had VR for Beat Saber alone. Beat Saber is so cool. I want to know how to like import your own music and do it though, or like how people do that, because I mean I've seen people play the movie Shrek in Beat Saber, so clearly it can be done. And like honestly, the music that they have like baked into the game is like it's okay, but and imagine if I could play. And if I could play Bird Brain. Someone already made that track. Yeah, I just don't know how to. I just don't know how to access it. Like I don't know how to access like music that other people have made. It's set up so you do the chicken dance yourself. What? No fucking way! That's amazing! Oh my god, I have to find that after I'm done with stream. I have to figure out how to do that. Oh man. Oh, it's so cool. I'm just like thinking about it right now. Can I just listen to this for a while? I love this song so much. It feels like it's too late. You need to just start playing Look Outside, even though like I'm thinking about it. Pick orchestra pet? Ooh. What'd you do? What'd you put in there? Should be editing that Beat Saber exists. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna look at that later. 40 for the second month. Fair. Oh, my brain is tired. Look at all this shit I wrote. There's so much of it. Speaking of being tired. Oh, somebody gotta go to bed. Oh, got an early morning tomorrow. Must go eat. I hope you have good eat. I feel like I'm about to collapse. Oh my god. Yes, Gubnorb. I hope you rest well, and I hope, I hope you don't have too much trouble sleeping, and you're able to tackle your early workday effectively. Bedtime villainous lab, please. Okay. There you go. You're welcome. Imagine Spice Racket has the Allium twins, Commanders Garlic and Onion. That's... I'm writing that down. I love that. Wait, what the Where did my other notes go? Wait, what? I'm using disappearing ink. The fuck? Not even ink, it's a pencil. I'm stealing your idea. Self-vaporizing graphite, yes. It's, it won't be the exact same as what you just said, but... I'm definitely stealing the idea a little bit. Oh, whoops. I told myself I would stop repeating it after that play. Ooh. I wonder if anybody knows Old Vocaloid. As I do. Oh shit. Oh my god. More triple Q. Oh my god. I finally finished. I mean, they're an armored squadron, so it makes sense that their vehicles and shit are kind of a big deal to get through, but we got through them. It took several minutes. Dozens of minutes, even. I feel like we don't really have enough time for... look outside. But I think I just don't have the energy to do more writing. I will, on the next writing stream, I will resume this, though. Because... you know what? We started it together, we might as well finish it. question is, do I read out what I've written so far? Or do I just... Oh no! Wait! Rizu! Tits is broken! Ah. Swear to God. I'm like not kidding. Tits will break at least once per stream. There we go. It works now. At least I hope it does. Oh. She had no more eggs to give. Eggies for me. Ah. Oof. Oi. I gotta be honest. It's gonna be hard to keep myself from writing more about the Spice Racket while I'm off stream. But maybe, I don't know, maybe that's gonna motivate me to, like, you know, come back to this and like stream it more. I don't know. Okay, you know what? I can read the rough draft we have so far, but you guys have to promise. You guys have to promise to go easy on me, and then I'll let you guys go for the night. 3 of them were just stealth eggs. They have camoed 100%. That's true. They must. Their camo index is at 100%. They're sneaky eggs. I don't hear anybody promising to be nice to me. I probably won't use this as background for reading this, to be honest. The Fox version? Yes. I love that you recognize this. Where did I put my phone? Oops. Okay, it isn't the specific Fox version I'm thinking of. I'm wondering... No, it is. It is. Hang on. I don't know if they incorporate the lyrics from it. But this is actually a mashup. Oh yeah, I think it's like here. Some made a Senko sound. This is it. Mm-hmm. I told you. I really like Triple Q. Their matchups are sick. I'm amazed that they managed to make the song this long. For some reason, I remember her being the only singer. Nah. You gotta, I mean, it's not a mashup with We All Live Together unless you have this part. there's Clem. Oh my god. I miss Warframe. I miss Warframe, but all of my friends jump down my throat if I even remotely consider playing Warframe, because they know what that game did to me. I got a little too into Warframe. I got a little bit way too into Warframe. And I would play like 12 plus hours of Warframe a day. My dissociation, like, because I have a huge problem with dissociation. Obviously I have OCD. I have a massive problem with dissociation, and that, like, Warframe just made it so much worse. I was like completely out of touch with reality, and I would just grind and like a crazy unhealthy amount of it. I will say, this was like when I was a teenager and when I was like in college. So I have a much better handle on it now, and I'm a very different person now, but everyone who knew me around that time is like, don't you dare. Like, stay the fuck away from it. I don't care how tempting it is. Anyway, should I read this thing or what? I need reassuring right now. I'm freaking out. Maybe I just won't. Maybe I could. It doesn't need editing. Maybe I could just do it later. I might do it later. I think I'm gonna do it later. Ooh, there's an idea. Yeah, I'll do it at the start of the next writing stream. And you guys are just gonna have to stay tuned. And be ready for that. I'll probably edit. I'll probably do some light editing so that I'm a little more proud of it. How do you... I can't manually save this. That freaks me out. Ugh! Okay. Anyway. I had a surprisingly wonderful time. I was not expecting for the entire stream to be writing, but that was pretty sick. So, I will definitely see you guys next time. I unfortunately need a little bit of rest because my fucking brain hurts. And I think I've still got a bit of a long night ahead of me. So, I will see you guys later. As usual, keep in tune on the Discord for more updates on streams. And, you know, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And please, be well to yourself and others. Until I see you next. And I eagerly await you guys all in the next one. Have a great night now. Ciao, ciao.